Hello, YouTubers. Sorry about that. We apologize. We don't know what happened. Might have been a power outage, but we are back to finish where we started. Now, where we left off with our predictions, we left off
talking about the tag team titles, actually.
Yes, with Sheamus and Cesaro facing against Dean and Rollins. I'm just gonna do a little recap. We're all saying Steph and Cena.
We are definitely saying
Dean and Steph. Hello.
Shield 2.0.
Sheamus is going away for a movie. It would be dumb otherwise. All right. Now let's get into John Cena versus Baron Corbin.
The man who cashed in his briefcase the Tuesday right before SummerSlam. Why?
Cashed in and lost. Lost because instead of focusing on his actual opponent, who was Jinder Mahal, who did he focus on? His opponent from tonight, John Cena, and Jinder Mahal capitalized. So, unless they're trying to punish Baron Corbin,
which they are.
Why though?
All of his Twitter shit.
Oh yeah, that.
If this is about punishing Baron Corbin, then Cena is going to win this hands
No,
down.
I'm pretty sure only the cash-in was his punishment. I'm sorry. After that crap, Baron Corbin needs the win. Yeah, punish him with the briefcase. That's whatever. He fucked up, but he needs the win for tonight because after the cash-in not working, if he loses to Cena, that man is just his momentum's just gonna stop dead in its tracks.
Yeah, as much as I love Cena, I'm gonna say Corbin wins.
And not only that, for a lot of people who don't know this will actually with great poetry redeem Cena finally. For those of you who don't know of the 2010 SummerSlam Nexus versus Cena team match, Cena, through his booking decisions, went over on the Nexus, and ever since then, Cena I don't know if he's doing this or the company's doing this or it's just random sweet poetry miracle. Ever since then, Cena has eaten a loss at every SummerSlam since then, and if he loses to Baron Corbin, that makes 7. 1 for each member of the original Nexus that got squashed in storyline. So I say sweet poetry. So I say Baron Corbin needs the win and hopefully gets it.
What do you think, Mom?
I would love to see Cena win this. I just don't think it's happening. Unless they decide to continue punishing Corbin,
Probably just Twitter shenanigans.
For backstage shenanigans and out of
Plus, this will
whatever.
restart his monster heel push.
Yeah. So again, like I said, unless there's a decision to continue to punish him, there's no reason for anybody other than Corbin to win this. I'm sorry, John. Big match, John. You're about to get handed your hiney.
And now, one of the SmackDown Live main event at the very least, and of course the match we always love talking about, our so-called glorious WWE Champion Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
And the Singh brothers will be with Jinder.
Of course.
The fact that the Singh brothers are going to be back, they're going to do their best to try to provide us a distraction so that Jinder Mahal retains. But this is Shinsuke Nakamura.
He is the king of strong style. Even though WM is the artist.
And the idea that Shinsuke even could lose, never mind could lose to Jinder Mahal just seems ludicrous. The only person, to my knowledge, who has handily beaten Shinsuke before is Samoa Joe, and he's not in this one. So, I'm sorry, Jinder is not Samoa Joe. He's not. And Shinsuke needs this win, deserves this win, and
He deserves a run with the title.
yes, and that means, at some point, obviously, we're going to see, if it does in fact play out this way, we will see a rematch at some point between the two of them. We'll see them fight each other again. But for now, I'm saying Shinsuke.
And I'm gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura as well.
And here it comes.
And here
Jinder
we go.
Mahal.
I was gonna say, and here
know
we
he
go.
was gonna say that. Oh, why? What on earth makes you think Jinder Mahal?
The Singh
Because
brothers.
I know Vince McMahon, damn it. I know how he works.
And I'm expecting a what culture reference?
She's already doing it for me. Look, I know how, not so much you, but I know how you have been trying to convince me on the whole gender thing. There's a certain part of me that still doesn't fully, and I'm hoping the meme of gender does die at SummerSlam. It needs to die, people. But there's also a part of me that think that, I want Jinder to win. I hope he does, but no, sorry. I hope Nakamura wins. He really deserves the title. It's his home crowning. It's SummerSlam. I could say so many things, but there's a part of me in the back of my head that says nah, they're gonna keep the belt on Jinder. Yeah.
That is a lousy Vince McMahon impression.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
sorry, it is.
Yeah, I know.
The whole Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men thing, and that has been going on for years.
Put it this way, hell.
Please stop. Please just let it stop. Unfortunately,
Never
the truth is Vince McMahon likes his title holders to have some size to them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hell, can I be truthfully honest with you about something? And I was even going to tell you this, but the reason I say I hope Undertaker interferes with the match specifically against Roman is because I secretly fear that Roman might take the title tonight. No. 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 Oh, no. Get that. No. Good. Back in your corner you go. Yeah. But
Can you tell that they're kind of sick and tired of me talking about how awesome the Shield is?
here's the thing. I loved The Shield.
mm-hmm.
I loved the reunion between Dean and Seth.
It's about damn time it happened. Now we just need
tired
Robin.
of having, no matter how good he is, I'm tired of seeing the company shove Roman Reigns down people's throat like he's the next coming, the second coming of Christ or whatever. He is not.
He's not the second coming of Cena.
And he's not the second coming of The Rock either, guys.
No,
Sorry.
that was supposed to be Cena.
The reality is,
You can give me that look, but it's true.
the reality is, Roman Reigns,
It would be nice though if
I think first
The
of all,
Shield
where
was-
it comes to where it comes to Roman Reigns, the
Should
biggest issue with Roman is they're giving him stuff to work with. The writers are giving him stuff to work with that, like, all you have to do is watch his actual, backstage stuff and his Twitter stuff, and all you have to do is watch the stuff he does away from the E to realize his biggest problem is the writing staff giving him crap to work with. And I don't see changing. So
that's why I'm saying I honestly think they
They-
need to put Roman back with the Shield to give him better momentum.
And I told you the only way they could do that is if
They turn them all heel. I gotcha.
Yeah. Shield, Dean and Seth come down during the middle of the match. I don't know, powerbomb Brock or something, and Roman gets the pin. Shield heel turn. All have titles. Everyone goes home happy.
Hey, you never know. You'd never know. I still say though Braun's gonna win.
Okay, going back to
But
the
anyway.
match that we were actually talking about, which was
Oh yes, I see the modern day Maharaja winning. Sadly, yes.
I'm saying Nakamura.
I'm
down.
saying Nakamura's taking it. Let's be clear on this though. Nakamura is going to win. He may not be winning the title.
See?
And
See?
anyone who doesn't know what I mean by that is not paying attention. The idea that he would have to win clean over top of not just Jinder Mahal, but he'd have to overcome the Singh brothers. So do I think he's going to win? Yes, I think it's going to be a win. I also think it's going to probably be a disqualification win.
Thank you.
So the title stays on Jinder Mahal. What that does is he's got the win. He has the win in his win column that he so desperately deserves and needs, in my opinion, for him to have any feuding with anyone else. But the title stays with Jinder and thereby keeps that push going until Jinder is finally paired with somebody who can actually take it from him. And who do I see taking it from Jinder Mahal? Here's the spoiler. Samoa Joe.
She's talking about the superstar shakeup.
Yeah,
I forgot about
see
that.
the superstar shakeup. I see Samoa
let's do
Joe
that.
being on the same brand as
You're not wrong with that.
Mahal, and boy, would that be fun to watch the modern day Maharaja against
Samoa Joe.
the
Okay.
Samoan submission machine.
Okay, if you're going on the factor of coming in someone being the crap out of Ginger, I can list like 10 people.
And here we
Not
go.
now. We got shit to get done. But
I'm just saying that I see that coming, and it. Like I said, Shinsuke wins, but it's by a disqualification, and Jinder retains, and somewhere very soon we will see a shakeup coming, and it is coming, folks, that will likely change the face of the E yet again.
You know who I would like?
By the way, one more spoiler. There are people ready to come up from NXT. And there will be at least one person who is currently in NXT who is going to, for sure, come up to the main roster.
Can I jump on that?
And it's gonna be.
Can I jump on that? Because you were saying how someone coming in to take Jinder Mahal's title. That's actually my big guess. Yes, I see the glorious one, Bobby Roode, coming into SmackDown and be like, I don't like your SmackDown. I want to make it my SmackDown.
I mean, like he did with NXT for like ever.
Yeah, he did it to Mahal in NXT. Why can't he do it to Jinder here?
That would be actually really funny.
Yep. And besides, it's not like for us. Well, it's not like us complaining about a Canadian having a title. I mean,
The company, by the way, really. I do.
They need to do a better job of hiding things.
But they have done absolutely nothing towards hiding the fact that Jinder Mahal is actually from Canada, and they really should have done a better job of.
There's a lot of things you can find out through the internet, people.
Build him up as they didn't do enough to promote him as being from India, and the problem is everybody who's ever looked at any of the wrestling sheets or
Wikipedia.
even a Wikipedia entry for that matter, knows that Jinder Mahal is actually from Alberta.
Now, before we get our final thoughts before SummerSlam, I'm gonna shoot in some real quick spoilers, highlights. Sandy won the NXT tag titles. Asuka's still champion, none defeated.
Drew defeated.
Drew McIntyre defeated Bobby Roode. Gargano lost, and Aleister Black won. And of course, after the NXT title match with Drew McIntyre,
Adam Cole showed up.
Thank you for spoiling it.
I'm sorry, I got excited. Okay.
Okay, no one was more excited than I was when I watched it happen. When I watched him and his cohorts beating the living crap out of the new NXT champion, Drew McIntyre. And man, is that feud going to be fun to watch from this point on, because Adam Cole, folks, has made his way to NXT. And if you think he's not gunning for that title, you aren't paying attention.
Adam Cole, bye-bye!
Adam Cole
And trust me, when he does come for that NXT title, it's going to be too sweet.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was getting my hand ready. All right, here we go. Yes, Too Sweet, which we all seem to have stolen from the Click.
And the Bullet Club.
Well, the Bullet Club stole it from the
We
Click
know that
too.
they stole it from the Click, but I'm saying Bullet Club uses it now.
But
So technically we stole it from the Bullet Club.
all fun out of the way. As for my final thoughts on SummerSlam, hopefully you can beat over Takeover this year, because it has been a success with the first two runs. And I'm sorry, this stacked card, despite all the shenanigans surrounding all the matches, does look pretty good on paper, and I'm hoping they can deliver.
Your head keeps going on back there. They have the capacity with this particular SummerSlam to actually stop being the poor sister to WrestleMania and any of the other big four.
So Survivor Series and Royal Rumble.
I don't know. I think SummerSlam does better than Survivor Series, depending on the year.
Well, I mean, last Survivor Series wasn't bad.
My point is, it needs to stop being, just another pay-per-view. It needs to live up to that that hype. It's a 4-hour pay-per-view, 2 hours. The only other pay-per-view that does that runs that extra long pre-show and the 4-hour thing is Mania. Really, this is the time. This particular SummerSlam needs to be the one where they finally, something happens that startles everyone and makes it the kind of thing that people go, I didn't see it coming.
Put it this way.
You mean like they did when the Hardys came back at Mania?
At Mania, exactly.
I had no idea.
Something needs to happen that makes it so that people go, what, I missed that? Holy crap.
Put it this way. NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 here. SummerSlam needs to be up here. Needs to be. Or else, I'm sorry, your developmental brand did better than the main roster again?
That's gotta stop happening. Because as much as I love my NXT takeovers in Brooklyn, they kind of can't keep beating SummerSlam, and they've been doing it year over year. Gotta stop, please.
Your final thoughts?
This better be good. Especially since it does fall on my sister's birthday. So it needs to be good, people. Like, please.
And with that being said, since we're so close...
We want to know what your thoughts are, though, guys.
Yes. Please.
Give us your predictions.
Please.
Here's the thing. I don't know if anybody else is going to make predictions. You've probably made them privately at home. But tell us what you think. Did we miss the mark? Did we hit everything correctly? Do you think we're...
crazy?
Spinning our wheels here? Let us know what you think.
And keep in tune for our live stream, people.
Woo! Speaking of which, with SummerSlam starting very shortly, we're going to end things here, but thank you for joining us for our predictions, part 2, because of what happened earlier, but please leave your comments, leave your thoughts below. Please like, share, subscribe. This has been T, E, and special guest, I wouldn't call you A. This has been
I call myself Easy A.
Oh, jeez.
This has been another edition of Squared Circle Discussions, and we will see you all at the live stream in a few hours. Until then,
Too sweet.
too sweet, and have a very good SummerSlam night.